Good afternoon to all you parents and learners out there. Welcome back to Miss Mash's Lockdown English Lessons. And this week we are dealing with figures of speech. And for the sake of time, I'm only going to deal with 3 per day. So throughout the whole week, make sure that you keep track with our lessons. And as you can see here, we are dealing with 7 figures of speech, which is simile, metaphor, personification, alliteration, onomatopoeia, hyperbole, and idioms. All right, so for today we are dealing with personification. Now, personification is a figure of speech in which a thing, an idea, or an animal is given human attributes. The non-human adjectives are portrayed in such a way that we feel they have the ability to act like human beings. Now, for example, I've got a set of keys here. These are a non-living object. Now, if I move it like this, it looks like the keys are dancing. So this, in a personification, you can say the dancing keys. All right, you'll see here that I've got a few examples for you. The dancing flowers. As the wind blows through the flowers look like they are dancing. The wind whistled. The smiling sun, meaning that the weather today is nice and hot and summery. All right, let's move on to a simile. A simile is a figure of speech that directly compares two things. So now here we are dealing with comparison. Similes differ from metaphors by highlighting the similarities between two things that must use like or as. Now, I want to stress the importance of like and as. So that is how you would identify a simile. In a sentence, a teacher would say, okay, identify the simile. As soon as you see like and as, then you know for sure it is a simile. All right, an example here says, her eyes are as white as snow. Now, they are comparing the color of her eyes to the snow, meaning that her eyes are bright and shiny. All right. Metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that is used to make a comparison. Now, you'll see that a simile and a metaphor somewhat compares, yeah? Between two things that aren't alike but do have something in common. Now, with the metaphor, your key is something in common. There is no like or as in a metaphor. Okay, let's look at the sentence here. Sam was a cheater in the race today. Now, do you see, did I use like or as? No. If I was using a simile, I would say Sam ran like a cheater today in the race. So now here instead, what are we doing? We're saying Sam is a cheetah. A cheetah is a fast animal, so we are comparing Sam to a fast animal. So he was fast in the race. What is the difference between simile and metaphor? A metaphor is a word or phrase used to describe something as if it was something else. A metaphor isn't a comparison. That is a simile, where you say one thing is like another. Her eyes were like diamonds. Instead, a metaphor is simply a statement where you are saying that one thing is another. So I gave a nice example here. It says, you are a tortoise when it comes to your schoolwork. So meaning that when you have to work in your school book, you are slow and you take your time. So I didn't say you work like a tortoise. No, I'm saying you are a tortoise. So meaning when dealing with your schoolwork, you are slow. Now, the difference between the two, the one gives a direct comparison. You look like your mother. You are your mother. So you see, the two is you look like her, and also because the apple does not fall far from the tree, you are your mother. All right. Lesson activity. Now, this lesson activity, please make sure that you activate and you engage yourself with this lesson activity during the lesson. So this is not after lesson work, but it is during the lesson. What I need you to do is you need to write down 5 sentences that include a simile. You need to write down 5 sentences that include a metaphor. And in your own words, how do you understand the difference between a simile and a metaphor? So you just write me a little paragraph. What is the difference between the two? This way I'll be able to see that you understand what we have been dealing with. Now, mommies and daddies, or whoever is marking for you, please make sure that the learner is able to tell you the differences. If not, it means that you need to take them back into the same lesson until they are able to understand the differences. But like I said to you, simile, as soon as you say like and as, it means it's a simile. A metaphor, it is comparing something without using the word like or as. Weekly spelling words. These are very important. We need to upgrade our vocabulary. We need to add more. And so by learning these words, believe you me, you are helping yourselves. And in sentence writing, you know, we need more words, yeah? And so this week, these are our words. You will see that I added on. It's not just the 10 words that I've been using. So just to give you a little bit of a challenge. All right, here we go. Comfortable, aware, easy, certain, educated, fit, healthy, natural, like, pack, stable, usual, true, wind, suitable, capable, credible, curable, deed, definite, different, direct, digestion, eligible, famous, flame, form, hospitable, land, soluble. All right, what you can also do for yourself is you write out the words 3 times. That way you will get it into your head. Remember, repetition, repetition, repetition always gets it permanent in your head. All right, so we're gonna sing out some few words. Let's go for wind. Give me a W, give me a I-N-D, wind. Let's go for definite. Give me a D, give me a E, give me a F, give me a I, give me a N, give me a I-T-E, definite. So this could work for some of you. If it doesn't, believe me, you don't need to use it, but this will help you. That much I know. All right. After lesson work. So this is what you're going to be doing after the lesson. Dictionary words. You need to write out all the spelling words with a dictionary definition. So what you're going to be doing in your book, you write out the word, and right next to it, you write the definition from a dictionary. So you don't just write out a sentence that you feel that would be suitable for it. No. You take the dictionary, you write exactly what's in the dictionary. And then you're going to write 5 sentences using the spelling words. Now, when you write out these 5 sentences, you don't write out what you see in the dictionary. This is where you get to use your own imagination, your own creativity in writing the sentences. Now, remember, when you write your sentences, make it complex. You are now in grade 4 or you are in grade 5, meaning that you can write more complex sentences. Thank you once again for tuning in. Make sure that you keep safe. Make sure that you are always washing your hands. And remember, we are all in this together during the lockdown. And Miss Mash is right here to keep you educated and making sure that English is the number 1 for you. Thank you.